Ah, the Costa Rican rainforest. Green, diverse, gorgeous, and plentiful. Costa Rica is just above the South American continent and right below the North American continent, or in other words, Central America. By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. It is a rich and beautiful place to visit. We here at Green Journeys consider this to be our #1 suggestion for eco-tourists to visit and explore. There are many reasons to visit the Costa Rican rainforests. Some of these reasons include zip lining, bridge tours, the outstanding resorts that sit right in the rainforest, and the amazing views of the beaches. And let's not forget the most magnificent Miravalles volcano. There are two types of seasons, the rainy green and the dry summer. The rainy green season is from May to November, and the dry summer season is from December to April. The weather in the Costa Rica rainforest can depend on the elevation. Northern regions tend to be more flat and arid, with dry tropical forest, while in the south the air humidity and precipitation increases into more lush jungles. The average annual temperature is about 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. Though the months between May and November are the coolest of the year, your vacation would be in the dry season. Pack clothes that will keep you cool and be ready for a nice tan, because otherwise you might not survive. The Costa Rican rainforest is the most diverse ecosystem in the world. It contains more species and organisms than any other biome found on Earth. This biome flares with many colors of flora, fern being the most abundant in this environment. Along with fern, there are over 9,000 species of, quote, higher plants. Orchids, the national flower of Costa Rica, is very appropriate. There are 1,400 diverse species of this flower found there. In the rainforest, there is a shrub layer of canopy which grows arrowhead plants. This plant extends 15 feet from the forest floor. When the rain hits the huge leaves on the arrowhead plant, it makes drumming sounds. Along with arrowheads, a few cacti can be found, such as the San Pedro cactus. Ufaga Pamelio, Basilisk, Quasal, Jaguar, Roach, Fauna.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
There are millions of species that exist here. There is such a wide variety of ecosystems, making it possible for countless different species to exist so close to each other. Just to name a few, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals, insects, and many more different species. Costa Rica has 5% of the entire world's biodiversity. It is one of the most diverse places you can go to. There are countless national parks that you can visit that can show you the biodiversity up close and personal. Power. Hydropower, the use of water movement to generate electricity. Alright, get this. Because Costa Rica's central plateau gets roughly 77 inches of rain, the electricity transference is up to 90%. Suck this, fossil fuels, you ain't got nothing. Wind power. It's not so popular because the wind turbines were a lot more expensive than they originally assumed it would be, so it's just there. Solar power, great for remote areas where hydropower would be too expensive. One great example for rural areas and the use of solar power is the solar oven, which can fix whole meals. Yum, yum. Geothermal power. Apparently there are a few plants built in the Maravillas volcano and seems to be working really good. It's speculated that it's possible that geothermal energy could become Costa Rica's numero uno energy source. Concerning agriculture, I have only one thing that I really want to point out. If you enjoy one of those dirty waters that keeps you up for an hour or so in the morning, this is the place to get it from. The smell, the taste, the color, the mix, and the money they get when you buy their product. It is indeed one of Costa Rica's important things to send out to the world, earning the right to say, ours is better than yours. And fishing, well, let's say, there are areas where you're not supposed to fish for fun, or even at all, because it's watched over by the Ministry for the Environment and Energy, or MINAE. Then there are areas where you can fish for agricultural development. That's under the jurisdiction of the Costa Rican Fishery and Agricultural Institute, or INCOPSCA. How many fist fights do you think they get into? Another good reason to come to Costa Rica for a vacation. You can always come and watch a free fight. There are at least 1 million plants and animals. Visitors will all have the time of their lives in the rainforest. Some of the places haven't even been visited, which makes it even more fun. Speaking of which, as an eco-tourist, a visit with Ecology Project International is a vacation that is not all about you or your family. While exploring the Costa Rican forest, you will be collecting scientific data, restoring habitat, removing invasive species, monitoring animal behavior, and tracking as well. This is a fun and educational way to do your part and give a helping hand in restoring the beauty of this natural world, as well as leaving with information about the diversity of this place and spreading the word. And now a quote from Ecology Project International. You leave a place better than you found it. Green Journeys knows the world, and the world should know you. Come on down and see a world on its own. Costa Rica.